Okay, Jean-Claude Van Damme stars Jean-Claude Van Damme as Jean-Claude Van Damme. Yes, he's playing himself in this movie. After he has a pretty bad custody court case in Los Angeles, he goes home. He has a problem though. He doesn't have access to any of his money and his credit cards aren't working. So he decides to go to a bank. You're probably thinking there's got to be more to it than this. Well, the first part of the story, you see these two guys who own a video store. And as they're talking about stuff, someone goes, Jean-Claude Van Damme. He wasn't in that movie. No, he's out there on the street. They run out there and they talk to him for a little bit. So you see everything happening that doesn't directly relate to Jean-Claude Van Damme. And then you notice the bank that he goes to is being robbed. But it's only people on the outside. So you see everything going on outside, but you don't see what's going on inside with Jean-Claude Van Damme. Almost said Rob Van Dam. You don't see what's going on with him. Then about a third of the way through the movie, it goes back to the beginning, and now it's everything Jean-Claude Van Damme has been doing up to that point. And everything what's going on the inside of the bank during the robbery. So interesting, it's actually weird seeing him in an very dramatic style role where he's playing himself. I like the fact that they took the movie from one viewpoint, where you think he's robbing the bank, another viewpoint, where he's inside the bank, and he's just trying to get his money, trying to get out, trying not to get hurt. Really interesting look at his career, especially when they're talking about, what was that movie supposed to be, Purple Amulet? Steven Seagal got it. Oh, Seagal, oh. So it's interesting seeing him playing himself in this sort of movie. Definitely has more of a, I'll probably say a drama action feel to it more than anything else. With a little bit of comedy. But a very solid Jean-Claude Van Damme movie.